Good morning, everyone. Today we will be starting a new chapter, that is chapter 12, aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid. So under this heading, the first topic is carbonyl group. As we all know very well, the organic compound containing carbon-oxygen double bond is known as the carbonyl group. So aldehyde and ketone both are under the category of the carbonyl group. So in case of the aldehyde, carbonyl group is linked to the carbon and hydrogen. That is, this one is the carbonyl group. This is H. So this is the aldehyde. This is aldehyde. Here the carbonyl CO group is linked to the hydrogen and with the carbon atom. In case of the ketone, the carbonyl group is attached to the 2 carbon atom. This is ketone. Here carbonyl group is attached to the 2 carbon atom, and if the carbonyl compound in which the carbonyl group is bonded to the oxygen, if the condition is like this one is R and this one is OH, so it is known as carboxylic acid. This is called the carboxylic acid and their derivatives are known as the esters. Aldehyde, carbonyl group is attached to the carbon and hydrogen. In case of the ketone, carbonyl group is attached to 2 carbon atom. In case of the carboxylic acid, the carbonyl group is attached to the oxygen atom and their derivatives are called esters. And if the carbonyl group, the condition is like this, if the carbonyl group is attached to the nitrogen, so it is called amide. This is termed as a amide. And if the carbonyl group is attached to the oxygen and this one is the alkyl group, so it is called the ester. So this is the classification, or this is the criteria of the attachment of the carbonyl group with the different groups. So aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid are widespread in plants and animal kingdom. They play an important role in biochemical processes of life. They add aldehyde, ketones, carboxylic acid. They add fragrance and flavor to the nature. For example, that is vanillin. We get vanillin from vanilla beans. We get salicylic from meadow sweet, and one of the more important aldehyde, that is known as the cinnamaldehyde, we get from the cinnamon. We get from cinnamon, so it introduces the fragrance in the food. Cinnamon is, in Hindi it is known as the dalchini. Now the next topic is nomenclature of aldehyde. So aldehyde contain a specific group that is known as aldehydic group, that is CHO. This is the aldehydic group. In aldehyde, the common name, now the nomenclature is of 2 types. One is the IUPAC and another one is the common name. So in aldehyde, the common name are derived from the name of the corresponding acids by replacing the suffix IC, that is the suffix IC with the aldehyde, with the name aldehyde. So if we have a formic acid, the formula for the formic acid is HC=OOH. This is the formic acid. Now it is termed as a C double bond OH. Now it is a formic, that is formic acid. So this IC is replaced by aldehyde. So its name is formaldehyde. Now it is formaldehyde. IC is replaced by the name aldehyde. Same as that, if we have acetic acid, that is CS3 C double bond OH. This is acetic acid. Now CS3 C double bond O, and this is H. This is acetic acid. This is acetaldehyde. This is acetaldehyde. So this is the common name system. Now the location of the substituent. These are the substituent in carbon chain is indicated by the Greek letter, that is alpha, beta and gamma. The alpha carbon being the one directly attached to the aldehyde group. Now here this is the CHO is the aldehyde group. So this one is the alpha carbon atom because it is directly attached to the aldehyde group. This is beta and this one is the gamma. These are the Greek letters to represent the substituent chain. So for example, if we have a such type of a compound, so its name is, that is beta. Here bromo is attached, halogen bromo is attached, and butyraldehyde, that is, so this one is beta bromo butyraldehyde. Now the IUPAC system, that is the IUPAC nomenclature. In IUPAC system, these are called alkanals. These aldehydes are called alkanals and their names are written by replacing the suffix, that is suffix E with al of the particular alkane, So that is HCHO. Now here it is a common name and here it is a IUPAC system. So according to common name, this is formaldehyde. This is formaldehyde and this one is methanol. If we have CS3CHO, this is acetaldehyde and this is ethanol. So these are the example by which you can easily distinguish between the common system of nomenclature and IUPAC system of nomenclature. So now the next case is that if we have, when the CHO group is attached to the benzene ring, if the condition is like this, this is a benzene ring and here CHO group is attached. If CHO group is attached to the benzene ring, the parent member, this one is the parent member, this is the first member, so it is known as benzaldehyde. This is benzaldehyde. If we have such type of a compound, CHO and OH, this is salicylaldehyde. This is the structure for the salicylaldehyde. This is salicylaldehyde. And if this is the parent member and this is known as the benzaldehyde. Now the second condition is that if we have a cyclic structure and in the cyclic structure CHO group is attached. When the CHO group is attached to the cyclic structure, this one is the cycloalkane ring, the suffix carbaldehyde is added to the full name of the ring. Carbaldehyde is suffix which is used with the full name of the ring. So it is cyclobutane. This one is the cyclobutane. This is the structure for the cyclobutane and here the CHO group is attached. So it is carbaldehyde. If the condition is like this, this is cyclohexane and here CHO group is attached. So it is, this one is the cyclohexane carbaldehyde. If the condition is like this, you have this CHO, this is the cyclic structure, this is the cyclopentane carbaldehyde. aldehyde. So this is all about the nomenclature of the aldehyde. Now the second one is the nomenclature of the ketone. That is the nomenclature of ketone. Nomenclature of ketones. So according to this nomenclature, the first heading is, that is, first is the common name or the common system of the nomenclature. So in the common system, the name of aliphatic ketones, it means aliphatic ketones means which are present in the form of a straight chain, are written by prefixing the name of the alkyl group, either it is a same or a different, in the alphabetical order to the word ketone. And if you have a more than one group, so di tri prefix is used, that is di tri prefix is used. So here we use the word ketone at the last, we use the word ketone. Now the IUPAC system. In IUPAC system, ketones are regarded as alkanones. Ketones are regarded as alkanones, and in the common system we use the word ketone at the end. So here we have some example: CS3COCS3. So this one is the common name and this one is the IUPAC system. So according to the common name, here two methyl group are present, so it is a dimethyl, and at last we use the word ketone. This one is ketone. Di, because two methyl group are present, so it is a dimethyl, and we use the word, here we use the word ketone. And according to the IUPAC system, it is the alkanone, so 1 2 3 3 carbon are present, so it is a propanone. This is a propanone. If we have CS3CO, CH2, CH2, CS3, so it is the, its common name is methyl propyl ketone. This is methyl propyl, methyl, that one is methyl propyl ketone, methyl propyl ketone, because according to the in the alphabetical order, M come first, so it is a methyl, then it is a propyl ketone, and this one is propane 2-one. Now 1 2 3 4 5, so propane 2-one. If we have CS3CO, CH2, CS3, so its name is, that is ethyl methyl, and we use the word ketone. This is ethyl methyl, and we use the word ketone. And according to the IUPAC system, 1 2 3 4, here the 4 carbon atom are present, so it is a butanone. So this is the common system of nomenclature, and this one is the IUPAC for the. Now the next topic is methods of preparation of aldehyde. That is, these are the method for the preparation for the aldehyde. So first method is oxidation, that is known as the oxidation of primary alcohol. Oxidation of primary alcohol. The oxidation is normally carried with acidified K2Cr2O7 or alkaline potassium permanganate or chromic trioxide, and even with the sulfuric acid. So the reaction for the oxidation of primary alcohol is RCH2OS. This is the primary alcohol. Now the process of the oxidation is carried out. This is the K2Cr2O7, and we get aldehyde, that is RCHO, with the elimination of the water molecule. So this is the first method for the preparation of aldehyde, and that is known as the oxidation of, that is PRI stand for the primary alcohol. Now the second one method for the preparation is known as dehydrogenation. That is called the dehydrogenation of primary alcohol. As we all know very well, dehydrogenation means there is a removal of hydrogen. So it is carried, dehydrogenation is carried with reduced copper at 573 Kelvin. So that is primary. Here again PRI stand for the primary, that is RCH2OH. Now the dehydrogenation process is carried out and it takes place in presence of copper in the form of a powder at the temperature of 573 Kelvin. We get aldehyde, that is RCHO, and here we get H2. So this removal of the removal of hydrogen take place. That's why this reaction is known as the dehydrogenation. Now in case of the aromatic compound, for example, we have this is CH2OH. This is called the benzyl. This is benzyl alcohol. If the CH2OH group is attached to the benzene ring, so it is known as the benzyl alcohol. Again the reaction intermediate is same, that is the copper, and again the temperature is same, that is 573 Kelvin is the temperature. So we get such type of a structure, and we have already discussed that if the CHO group is attached to the benzene ring, it is known as benzaldehyde. This is called the benzaldehyde, and here again we get hydrogen. That's why it also comes under the category of dehydrogenation.